Hey guys, this is Priyanka Manigandan and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to see about the Pandya dynasty. Very interesting topic. Let's get started. One of the three main lineages from the southern part of the country, the Pandya dynasty was an ancient Tamil state in South India that developed during the Sangam age. Many early Tamil inscriptions of Pandyas have been found in Madurai and its surroundings. Throughout its region, the Pandya rulers and the kingdom faced decline and upliftment periodically. The early obscurity of the kingdom was during the invasion of the Kalabra, following which the Pandyas had revived themselves under Kadgao. They again lost their fortune after the rise of the Cholas but managed to revive back. Now let's see the Pandyas kingdom, its origin and sources. The Pandyas established their dynastic rule in southern Tamil Nadu by the end of 6th century CE after Kalabras. Pandyas were one of the Movenders that ruled the southern part of India, though intermittently, until the pre-modern times. The term Movender refers to a Tamil word meaning three chiefs used for the heads of three ruling families, the Cholas, Cheras and the Pandyas. The history of Pandyas of the Sangam period, circa 3rd century BCE to 3rd century CE, has been reconstructed from various sources such as megalithic burials, inscriptions in Tamil Brahmi, and Tamil poems of Sangam literature. Accounts of travelers such as Marco Polo, Wasaf, and Ibn Battuta are useful to know about political and socio-cultural developments of this period. Another major source of information about Pandyas comes from the copper plates that inform the essence of royal orders, genealogical list of kings, their victory over the enemies. Madurai Talavarlaru, Pandikkovai, and Madurai Tirupani Malai provide information about the Pandyas of Madurai of later period. The re-rise of Pandyas. Under the Chola king Parantaka I and the Pandya king Rajasimha II was defeated, and that led to the decline of the Pandya empire. But that did not mark the end of its dynasty. The following are the reasons for the re-rise of Pandyas in the southern part of the country. In the wake of the vacuum in Chola state in the last quarter of 12th century after the demise of Adi Rajendra, Chola viceroyalty became weak in the Pandya country. Taking advantage of this situation, the Pandya chieftains started ruling their regions independently. After the decline of the Cholas, the Pandya kingdom became the leading Tamil dynasty in the 13th century. The illustrations of the rulers of the second Pandya kingdom was Sadhyavarman Sundara Pandyan, who ruled between 1251 to 1268, who not only brought the entire Tamil Nadu under his rule but also exercised his authority up to Nellore and Andhra. After Sundara Pandyan, Maravarman Kulasegaran ruled successfully for a period of 40 years, giving the country peace and prosperity. It was Malik Kafur's invasion that finally led to the division and downfall of Pandya Empire. Now let's see the other important Pandya rulers. Nedion, Palshalai, Mudukudmi were the early Pandyan kings. Kadukon had recovered the Pandya territory from the Kalabras according to the copper plates. Other important rulers include Arikesari Maravarman, Kochadiyan Ranadhira, Maravarman Rajasimha I, Srimara Sri Vallabha, Nedunjelian I and Nedunjelian II. Pandya Empire and its administration. The territory of Pandya is called Pandya Mandalam, Ten Mandalam or Pandyanadu, which lay in the rocky, hilly regions and mountain ranges except the areas fed by the rivers Vaigai and Tamirabarani. Pandyan kings preferred Madurai as their capital. As for the political division, Pandi Mandalam or Pandyanadu consisted of many Valanadu, which in turn were divided into many Nadus and Kurams. Kings and local chiefs created Brahmin settlements called Mangalam or Chaturvedi Mangalam with irrigation facilities. These settlements were given royal names and names of the deities. Royal officials were called by their different names. The Prime Minister was called as Uttaramantri. The Royal Secretariat was called as Elite Mandabam. The titles of military commanders were Palli Velan, Parantakan Palli Velan, Maran Aditan, and Tennavan Tamilavel. Since the administration and political and social aspects of the social South Indian Empire are important, we need to know about the following aspects as well. Pandya dynasty, its social and political aspects. Now let's see that. Royal palaces were called Tirumaligai and Manaparanan Tirumaligai during the Pandyan regime, and the royal couches they used were named after the local chiefs, which attested to the legitimacy of the overlordship of the kings. The political division of the land assigned to the Brahmins was Salabogam. The land assigned to the ironsmiths was called Tattarakani. The land assigned to the carpenters was known as Takkumaniam. The land donated to the Brahmin group for importing education was called as Bhatta Viruiti. A scholar named Vasaf claims that the trade of horses was very common during the period. Other goods that were traded includes spices, pearls, precious stones, elephants, and birds. The busiest part was a port town under Pandya's kingdom was Kayalpattinam, now known as Thoothukudi district. Literacy was also prompted to be promoted during this period, and the administrators used various methods to do so. Singers were appointed to recite bhakti hymns in temples to promote literacy. Theatre plays were also done based on similar issues, religious and beliefs during Pandyan regime. It is believed that initially the Pandyas followed Jainism but had later adopted Shaivism. Medieval Pandyas and later Pandyas repaired many temples and endowed them with gold and land. Patronage was also extended to Vedic practices. The impartiality of rulers towards both Shaivism and Vaishnavism is also made known in the invocatory portions of the Pandya inscriptions. The early Pandyas had created many temples, however, no new temples were created by the medieval and later Pandyas, but they ensured that existing ones are well maintained. Many temples were also built by Cholas during the reign of them in the South India. So this was all about Pandya rule, Pandya dynasty, guys. Hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching.